out of the anchor hold without all 4 key glyphs. You got your glyphs. So, hit the terminal to exit into the labs. Terminals coated with partial coordinates in these halls. Yeah, even he got lost down here. How can you even go near that book? You're made of stronger stuff than me. Predator out of a trap. Well, now you gotta deal with it. Whatever that is. find what's casting it. Okay, now's your chance. Destroy the book! Using the key glyphs will open the Netracell, so be ready. I told you not to mess with it! I'm glad you're okay. Wrong key glyph. Try another one. I was afraid of this. Netracell security system won't open with all the uglies around. Clear them out and make sure the system can see you doing it. Something's going on with necromites. Trying to lock this thing down. Take them out. We ain't got all day. Security level dropping. Hit them till they stop moving. Necromites are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out. Albrecht was hiding and get back to the sanctum. Not what I was hoping for, but that could still come in handy.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tom.
Let's tap. Don't want to tell you your. Let's rob the old fart blind. You've got your glyphs. So, hit the terminal to exit into the labs. Listen, you're not getting out of the anchor hold without all 4 key glyphs. That was the easy part. Now you have to find the Netracell. Albrecht left terminals coded with partial coordinates in these halls. Yeah, even he got lost down here.
Oh.
use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next. Right door, wrong key glyph. Try a different one. I was afraid of this. Nitrocell security system won't open with all the uglies around. Clear them out and make sure the system can see you doing it. Damn necromites are reinforcing the Netrocell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out. slowing us down. Find him, smash him.
Excellent. Your necromech is on the way. I wager you're due for some fun.
So tired. Holy shit. I did not mean to press 4.
Albrecht was hiding, and get back to the sanctum. Nothing about Albrecht? Okay. Next time.
Another job well executed.
I say, would you care for a quick excursion? The enemy shall not fight. Lloyd! Lloyd is prepared for us to undergo treatment. As we hop. A good day to you.
Hey, Netracells, let's go. Perfect. Ready? To leave the anchor hold, access that terminal. Listen, you're not getting out of the anchor hold without all 4 key glyphs. The Netrocell is hidden somewhere in these labs. Sniff it out yourself or get control of terminals. They'll tell you where it is. Is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next. That wasn't the right key glyph. Try again. Right glyph. Try a different one. Wrong key glyph. Try another one. Security's freaking out. The Netrocell doors won't open till you clear out the uglies around the entrance. Necromites! Trying to lock this thing down. Take them out. We ain't got all day. Necromites are slowing us down. Find him, smash him. Albrecht didn't want anyone in here. I want to know why. Bet you can make use of that.
least pretend this mess can still work.
Are we heading out then? Let's go. Be with you in 5. Listen, you're not getting out of the anchor hold without all 4 key glyphs. You got your glyphs. So, hit the terminal to exit into the labs. The Netrocell is deep in this lab maze. Get control of a few terminals. That'll help you zero in on it. Using the key glyphs will open the Netrocell. So be ready. Right door, wrong key glyph. Try a different one. We ain't done! Local threats are triggering a security override. Clear out the uglies to pop the door. necromites are slowing us down. Find them, smash them. Keep thinning them out. Albrecht's damn necromites are reinforcing the Netrocell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out. Albrecht didn't want anyone in here. I want to know why. Not what I was hoping for, but that could still come in handy.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I'm fine. Thank you.
what you need. Netracells. Let's go. Works for me. If you want to find out what Albrecht was up to in that Netracell, you'll need one of each key glyph. That was the easy part. Now you have to find the Netracell. Albrecht left terminals coded with partial coordinates in these halls. Yeah, even he got lost down here. Is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next. I was afraid of this. Netracell's security system won't open with all the uglies around. Clear them out and make sure the system can see you doing it. Trying to lock this thing down. Take him out. We ain't got all day. level dropping. Hit them till they stop moving. Albrecht's damn Necromites are reinforcing the Netrocell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out. Albrecht didn't want anyone in here. I want to know why. Nothing about Albrecht? Okay. Next time.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
You will make the necessary sacrifice, inevitably. Which string will you pluck? Which note will you sound? Play well, and the universe dances. And so it begins. Is it time? It could never have any other. Tenno separating from Simple Nexus at Quill Onco Primary.
Literally, the bowels of the ship.
All right. %, damage reduction cap, and that is around. All right, let's take a look at the shards. Now, we have 3 ability duration shards. We want a lot of ability duration in this build because we want more neutron stars. The more neutron stars we have guarantees that we have that 75% damage reduction cap, and that is around 6 or 7 neutron stars. Now, anything above that is overkill, but we want that overkill because the more neutron stars we have, the more. Talk about the abilities real quick. So her passive, 85% longer slides, and acrobatic maneuvers are 50% faster. That's really meh at best. We don't really need this at all with this build. We are a massive nuking machine, close, mid, and far range. It just depends on how we want to do it. So this passive is kind of irrelevant right now. So let's talk about Hall of Mirrors real quick. So Mirage creates an entourage of doppelgangers. So you got 4 extra doppelgangers, and you get a little bit of extra damage along the way, which is really nice. But what's really nice about this particular ability is that it takes aggro away from the enemies. So most of those shots are missing you in the first place. So you always want to have Hall of Mirrors up. Now moving over to Sleight of Hand, this is pretty amazing for the AoE dot damage part of the build. So Sleight of Hand combined with the Augment Explosive Ledgerman. Now when we have this augment in the build, what happens is we are dealing blast damage, heat damage, cold damage, lightning damage, and toxin damage in a 76-meter radius every single time we hit this ability, and it is constantly going off all over the map. So you have all of this AoE dot damage going 100% of the time, constantly priming enemies. Now when we move it over to Eclipse, this is part of the bread and butter. It's going to be Eclipse and our Subsumed fourth ability, which is going to make up our build right here. So Eclipse adds up to 500% damage increase. Now that is after all of our buffs are in place, and up to a 90% damage reduction. Now, if you are in a tight situation and you need a little bit extra survivability, you can always just tap this ability and you'll have that 90% damage reduction. But for the most part, you really do not need it. I have not needed to use this ability 99% of the time. And I'm talking up to a couple hours in a mission. It's just really irrelevant because you're just literally just evaporating anything next to you. Nothing has a chance to even attack you. It's that strong of a build. So for the majority of the time, 99% of the time, you're going to use this as a damage increase to your weapons and your abilities. Yes, your abilities. Now, let's talk about that. We are subsuming over Prism with Nullstar. Now, let's talk real quick about the power of Nullstar itself, and then we'll get into the augment. So the power of Nullstar is that you get a 75% damage reduction for health and shields. And that helps tremendously when you combine that with Hall of Mirrors. So they're missing you already, but when they do hit you, you're taking less damage on your shields and your health. But here's the real kicker in the build. We are going to be using Nova's Neutron Star Augment, and this is the single best augment in the game. Yes, I just said that, and yes, I do truly mean it. Now, Null Star Augment particles deal 240 heat damage with guaranteed status effects in a 8-meter radius. Now, on recast, combined with the damage increase of Eclipse, which goes up to 500-ish%, it depends on one flex mod that we have in this build, and we'll get to that in just a second. But those neutron stars, when they activate and they go off with that combination of the damage increase, it's an instant annihilation of anything in a 360-degree radius for about 40 meters. Gone. Instant delete button. Yes, it's that strong and it's that quick. And that's why I like this ability over Prism. You get really good damage reduction, so you have a lot of good survivability, and it's an instant delete button on the offensive side of it. So this pairs extremely well with Mirage. All right, let's take a look at the shards. Now, we have 3 ability duration shards. We want a lot of ability duration in this build because we want more neutron stars. The more neutron stars we have guarantees that we have that 75% damage reduction cap, and that is around 6 or 7 neutron stars. Now, anything above that is overkill, but we want that overkill because the more neutron stars we have, the more damage we dish out. Now, on top of those 3, we have 1 for casting speed, just to make it a little bit more smoother. It's almost instantaneous when you hit the ability that things die. You don't need to have this as more like a quality of life here, but I like to have that. And on top of that, we have 1 purple here for some extra energy when health orbs drop. All right, a quick look at the build. We are positive in duration, positive in efficiency, positive in range, and positive in strength. And this goes way up when we get Molt augmented up. And along with that, we have Molt efficiency. We have 2 augment mods, as mentioned before, explosive legend.
I say, would you care for a quick excursion? What?
Sam the Carvier are wary. Sometimes I wonder how much of this Albrecht saw coming. And then I try not to think about it. I know what it must have cost you to bring me these. We appreciate it. We may... Oh, no, I'm quite content down here, I assure you. A chap has to have his space. Splendid. There we are then. Time to turn another page of Dante's folio? Very good, Tim. All satisfactory, I trust.
Oh, I love this bit.
Let's talk about Archon. You get one standard
It's a lazy night between the stars for you and me. While out there, the system is still on fire. Grenier on Corpus, Corpus on Infested, and in between the little people like you and me, well, we're...
Matey, no rubbish. Pretty much everything Carl dropped off. You right?
encampments. I would have this week 90 of card stock gets you one Archon shard each week. Changes colour, so whichever colour is there for you this week, get it. Then have the Archon
You having a
hunt,
go?
which is a
Pick something.
power Archon shard. Lastly, once we have finished this one, you could get no Archon shards at all. Videos in the playlist. So now we're going to look at how we put them and how we launch them and the different effects we get out of the Archon shard. Now that we know how to get the different Archon shards has these 5 slots.
I don't do special orders, Princess. What you see is what you get. Suit yourself. Yep.
Tenno, eat? We make guaca stew. Huh. About time. Blue girl fine in armor. I'll never forget this smell.
Carl, you almost died here. You don't have to do this.
Yes, call do. Mark Brothers. Good work. Brother did good.
on the other end of the Murex. I've identified a dropship you could use to get them, but you remember what happened the last time.
Call survived and escaped with his brothers?
Something like that. Marking your destination. There's the bowl core, held in place by tether nodes.
I can't fucking hit the H button to command them. It's so dumb. I don't get it. They won't fucking command.
dropping! Losing control! Call!
Call need to stop doing that.
Get your brother's call. I'll arrange your extraction.
Time for revenge, brother. Follow call.
Call, Rainier's signal ahead, but abnormal. It's as if he was connected to a sentient mind before an armor.
Call heard of this one.
Reading massive trauma, amalgam rejection, chemical hypersaturation. How is it still alive?
Brother in pain. Call do what call must.
Call. You can't save them all.
Call save. But not from Nara.
Call. Extraction is ready. Get your brothers to the hangar.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
How'd I get the number? Nothing fancy, but top shelf in my book. You having a go? Pick something. I don't do special orders, Princess. What you see is what you get. You right? There you go. No worries.
Moments.
He started an interesting trend wherein
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for. Operator, Ordis has determined the secrets to happiness. A combination of heightened dopamine levels and a terrible memory. You're welcome!
Please select destination. Please select destination. Plotting route.
The tech rot hoards resources to grow and evolve its legacytes.
Nice to meet you.
We will harvest its precious legacytes.
Thanks for the follow, Bishop. Sorry, I'm not really talking. I'm just kind of locked in. Yo, what's up? Holy shit. I'm just locked in fucking grinding. Feel like shit. I know it pretty well. I'm not like the best builder or anything. Sorry, I was fucking about to fall asleep, dead ass. Holy shit. I know it pretty well. Like if you talk about, you know, like good statuses and procs and shit, I know all about procs and the damage types and all that. Fuck. I'm working on my Mirage build. I want to replace the 4th ability because I really don't like the orb for what I like to do. So I'm probably going to get rid of that. Just I'm upgrading my Soma Prime, trying to build this too. But I'm thinking of changing out the orb for Null Star with Nova, and then I could put on the Nova mod. And it's like super broken as protection and a nuke, which is really good. Thanks for waking me up, bro. Holy shit. I haven't talked all day, so my voice is kind of dead. This thing fucking melts. Holy shit. The fire rate seems super high. Seems higher than usual. Seems crazy high. And I have the Incarnon buff where I have to use the whole clip and then reload it, and I get a permanent buff until I die, and it stacks twice, which is hella good. This thing shoots hella fast. There must be a buff or something. 1k tick on Ignis Wraith. Hey, it took me a while to get to this point. If you keep building it, it can be a really good weapon. I was running the Wraith for a hot minute. That's like the best early game weapon. What mastery rank are you? Because I'm mastery 21, I think. Where's the legacy? Get some Incarnon weapons and you'll go fucking crazy. Or get the Kuba new core, which I just used there. It melts. It's really strong. This might be my best gun. I'm just destroying this guy.
This mission will be a failure.
That's gotta be the fastest I've killed him. Holy shit. Just finished the star chart. At rank 20, hey, that's pretty good. I haven't even touched the Steel Path star chart. I just got to the important levels that I want to do. Otherwise, I'm not concerned about completing the star chart. Oh, we need to get high ground kills for the challenge.
Keep her safe.
So if I just stand up here, I should be fine. And he died straight up. What the fuck? The Kuba new core is really good. Arbitrations, definitely do those so you can get your galvanized mods if you haven't done that already. We just need the kills here. They gotta spawn. Because we completed the mission already. We could have been done by now if I just got these kills on high ground, but obviously I didn't do it. Yeah, work on those whenever you can. That's exactly where I would start. I recently got all the galvanized mods, like, you know, a month or two ago. When I got back into the game, I knew I needed them. What? This fucking marker is glitching. But 1999 is pretty cool. Yeah, when you do your first lich, make sure you get a weapon that you want, because you can just kill the lich again and re-roll. Or you can re-roll the thrall that spawns at first. You can, you know, re-roll the weapon. I would go for the Kuba new core if you can. That's the only Kuba weapon I have, I think, actually. Otherwise, I like the Tenet weapons. You have one already? I'll show you my build. It's pretty busted. Like, look at this shit. Just melts anything. It's so good. And it's to the point where I don't even know why it does so much damage. It's so strong. I need to turn my game volume down. This shit's loud as fuck.
She cannot help you.
You must have done it a while ago or something, and you forgot. Because it's kind of a long process to get the Kuba new core.
Voracious as the tech cross itself.
I was hoping this mission would be faster. Obviously, it has not been very fast. Make sure you get rolling guard as well. I think it's a steel path mod. It's really good for defense escaping, bro.
It flees. Stop it.
If I could find him.
Hurry, harvest now. End this generation.
These high ground kills suck. Arbitration mod, yeah. Yeah, you need that too. Just do a hella arbitrations for all those mods. A resource booster helps a lot. I don't know if it doubles your arbitration essence, but the booster does help. Seven more kills should do it. I forgot to increase my casting speed. It doesn't boost that since I kind of figured. It only boosts up certain things. Which really sucks. It didn't count. That counted. How did that not count? Bruh, I'm clearly up high. Bruh. Right now I'm trying to work on just my Mirage. I think she's gonna be my best Warframe. She's really solid. One more kill. Because focusing on multiple things is not the way for me to do things when I play these kind of games. I just gotta focus on one thing and make it really, really good.
It is done. Either flee to extraction now, or if you have
Gotta max out my mods and shit too.
Find the next Legasite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
survivability is good. Hey, that's a good start. Cause I'll be real, my Mirage, she gets cooked. She does not have great, what's it called? Not great survivability, but it's improving for sure. But it depends on your mods. I'll show you my build. The biggest thing that increased my quality of life in the game, my damage, is arcanes. If you can get arcanes, your life is gonna change. That should increase your damage and your survivability so much. Oh, shit. Hey, you'll get there. You could always get plat and buy these, but I wouldn't exactly recommend buying stuff unless you want to. This is a good pet too. It's the Vulpaphyla, but I'll show you my build. So I'm running secondary stuff. I totally forgot I was running this, but I just have all these maxed. These are the mods I want to use. So on headshot, arcane rage is good. Aegis is good. On shield damage, 3% chance for recharge for 12 seconds. It's actually really good. Crit chance. Level frames. Yeah, there's a ton of shit to do in this game. But I'm actually gonna change my build, so I want this primary weapon thing. Secondaries, I don't really care about that at the moment. So I'll put on Aegis. I put on Aegis if I need defense. And then I could put on either Energize, which just gives me a lot more energy. Or like an offensive mod. And that's kind of what I go with for my arcanes there. But I'm gonna copy this build and change it. And then we'll put on the precision because that's for secondaries. Velocity. And then I'm gonna name it secondary carry because that's all damage stuff. So I'm gonna rock this one for primary. These arcanes. So the way you get these, I need to turn down the music. It's way too loud. As much as I like the song, I can't hear myself think. So the arcanes, how you get them is you play Steel Path. Pretty much you just play Steel Path and you'll get them. Like the main ones, like Aegis, I think. No. Which ones is it? The primary weapon and the secondary weapons one you just get from playing Steel Path. And you know the random enemies that drop in, like Hate or whatever he's called, the Stalker. You'll get Stalkers in your mission and they drop arcanes. So, and you know, after you play them for a while, you'll eventually get a ton of them. And you can also go to, what's it called? I have to see what it's called. You go to Deimos and then Sanctum Anatomica. You unlock this from a quest. This is super high level content, but you can go through here and you can get arcane packs and you can use this essence that you gain from the standing here. You get the Vosper cache and you can redeem the Vosper cache for random relic packs in Deimos and Atomica. Arcanes will definitely increase your damage. Yeah, there you go. You're well on your way. There's a lot of shit to do. I'm kind of at the point where I don't really need to. I'm just doing my weeklies. I don't really need anything crazy at the moment. But I'm gonna go back to 1999. and I'm just trying to get my standing up. Max out my standing so I can buy the 1999 weapons. I might level the weapon here actually. I'll do secondary carry. Run this. I need more weapons. Strange that it took that mod off. Increase damage without an arcane. So without an arcane, I would recommend the faction mods. So I have primed Bane of Vernier. This is a multiplier. It's not like a percentage. It's like, you know, it multiplies your damage. It's very, very strong. And I would set all 3 configs to each faction. So my C is Corpus, B is Infested, and I just run the same build. Or I change the damage element type. So for Infested, I might use Heat or something, or Viral. And for Corpus, I would run like magnetic damage. I would just put magnetic damage over this with the Corpus mod. But you can use the regular mod. I'm sure you have those, because they're still a multiplier and they really help. That will increase your damage a lot. But you got to use the correct status that works against the faction. So for example, for Grenier, it's really useful to use Corrosive, because Corrosive shreds their armor. That's what I would recommend. But I'm running a lot of generic weapons, like there's, you know, I'm mostly just running Viral. In the new core, this build is cracked. I got Heat, Viral, Magnetic, and Radiation on it. Yeah, if you build for the damage type that the faction's weak against, and if you use the multiplier, you'll do a lot more damage. Because when I first started, I was getting destroyed by the Grenier because I wasn't shredding their armor. But once you get strong enough like me at this point, you don't even need to shred armor. You can just melt them anyway. A pet helps too. This one's really good, the Vulpaphyla. Panzer Vulpaphyla, because they have viral procs. And viral's an effect that increases your damage. It's a really good one. I was gonna level up a weapon, so I'm gonna level up a primary. Let's see, I think the AK. Let's get some mastery here, and I'll just secondary carry myself to victory. Let's see what bounties we have. And if you can afford some platinum, I would get some platinum only when you get a percentage off. Sometimes you get a 20% off when you log in. I got like a 75% off when I logged in. And that's why I have 4K plat, because I bought a fuckload. But yeah, let's do this. Wait, is this Steel Path? That's normal mode. No wonder I was destroying them, because I was on normal mode. Steel Path is way more difficult. They have literally double health and shit. 225 is pretty good. If you wanted to use it, arcanes are honestly pretty expensive. It's up to you what you want to use it on. Some arcanes you just get through playing through Steel Path, so I don't know if it would really be worth it, but maybe a really good Warframe, or like I would recommend the primed faction mods, because you're always going to use them if you're into that sort of thing, like I am. Some people do not like using them because they don't want to change their build every 2 seconds, but there's a, you know, you can change your build when you boot up a mission. It's really not that hard. So I don't mind doing it at all. But if you want to use them and increase your damage, I would get the primed faction mods, and make sure you get make sure you have all the good status mods for your weapons that you're going to use. I'm totally going to get carried this game, which is fine.
Supply cache flips into self-destruct. Get worksy, a fewer fervor charges your pocket. But know this, open that thing and the tech bubble get riled up. Afraid.
Jesus Christ. Don't even know what I got hit by. He doesn't either. And lately I've just been looking up builds on YouTube and Overframe. Overframe has a lot of builds on weapons and stuff. Really good website. See, those guys know what's good because they do like they do math and shit for damage. I'm totally getting carried. I don't expect that gun to do any damage because it's not leveled at all. I might make 2 Mirage builds just because I kind of want to subsume one of her abilities, replace it with something different. It would change the build drastically. Maybe I don't really need to do that. Maybe I don't really need another build, but I don't really like the disco ball. This shit's lame. Like, it's good, but where to even go? Like, it's good, but there's a lot of... Fuck, that's bright. There's better things I could use for the 4th ability.
Damn, cuz. Missed it.
And definitely use Warframe Market. Go to that website and you can buy stuff for way cheaper than anywhere else. And it's actually really fast. Never use recruiting chat. That shit sucks. I figured that out the hard way. I used to use trading and recruiting chat all the time. And now I just don't bother. It's not really worth my time. Because you already spend so much time in this game, you know? But also, if you could get to Duviri, and you could get one of the Incarnon weapons, you'll be looking really good, because that Soma I was using fucking shreds. Oh my god. Just fucking destroying them.
Better luck next life.
That's so bright. Where's the last guy? What the fuck? Am I not in it? Huh? I thought I was in it. What? I'm pretty sure I was. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. It didn't say they were waiting for me. But whatever. Okay. Next mission. I gotta bang these out until I max out my standing. What Warframes do you like to use? I would say every single Warframe in the game is good in some way. so it doesn't really matter what you use. But you can use, you know, your weapons to... You can use your weapons to carry you just as much as you can use your Warframe abilities to carry you. Mesa carried me for a long time.
Supply cache flipped into self-destruct. Get works.
Rev Wisparo, those are good ones. Those are actually some of the best in the game.
Open that thing and the tech rot will get riled up crazy.
From what so Wisp is like a really good like buff character. I don't really play her, so I don't know exactly what she does. I just know she's good to have on your team. And then Revenant and Haro, they have like really good self buffs. They're regarded as some of the most perfect Warframes. Because they kind of have everything that you would want.
Clearing them out. Bet it smells better and all.
I think I have Revenant and I used to have a Haro. I thought.
Fam, tech rot's well, man. Situation's about to get proper mental.
I really fuck with Mirage. I like Saren too. Saren's pretty cool. I hear something. I didn't realize my 2 ability has duration tied to it. I thought it was only a one-time use for like a split second. But what it does is it booby traps all of the items around me so it can hurt enemies. And they get inflicted by status effects. It's actually pretty solid. Like right there, that might have been it popping off. Yep, just carry me to victory, guys. And you'll get arcanes from doing missions on Steel Path, like literally anything. Like I wasn't even trying and I got an arcane. But you need a lot of them. You need 21, I believe it is, to max out an arcane. So 21 copies of the same one.
My friend, show me.
I need 2,500 points. Just max these out.
Madres, muy bien. You know where I am.
All right, we got max. Now I can buy something.
Yo, always got time for it. So, what?
So I have the Vesper. I have the AK.
That one frickin' rocks.
I could go for Sight. If I want to. I got his blueprint. Take me 2 more days, 3 more days to get him. Or I could go for the weapon, get some mastery that way. I think I want Sight. Weak point kills I like. Antenna. Ammo packs. Invisible, he's got the invisible arcane, I know that. And then he's got his sniper. He seems pretty cool. He costs so many points though. The recon effects takes a much less, so I think I'm gonna get this first. Alright, now I gotta build it.
Everyone's a winner.
I think we're done here for now, so let's go to the foundry. I don't really know if I need to do anything else today. Not sure I want to do anything else. Oops. I should have enough materials for all of these. I've already got the stock. Whoops, I accidentally bought another. Fuck. That's too bad. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Okay, so I've done that. I did the Netracells. I did the Archon hunt. I don't really care about Duviri unless I do the story mode to get the Pathos clamps so I can make my Prisma Skana, which might be the play here. I kind of just want to get carried though, unfortunately. Let me see. I really don't feel like playing anymore, so let me see if I can do anything like in terms of upgrades before I hop off. Stretch is always good.
Operator, were you visualizing
Costs a lot of
light
credits
Warframe?
though.
Me too.
The Grenier one's really solid. Just gonna upgrade that. Now I got no fucking credits.
Mods, operator? Did they anger you in some way?
Let me check my Styanax. Ephemera. Ephemera. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I was gonna run. So we got the shard thing. So I need 500k focus to unlock the third tier of this. This is such a cool ephemera. I wonder if it works with other characters. Yeah, so it always has that. I thought you had to have the armor on and then it would show up, but nah. Okay, that's cool. Let me change back to something I need to level. Low-key needs to level, you need to level. Gotta level. I don't know, just equip you. I'm sure I got melees to level. So next time I hop on, I'll do this. I think I'll play some rivals, some Marvel rivals. I'm kind of feeling like shit, but rivals sounds kind of fun right now.
Safe and sound.
Oh, fuck. Well, thanks for the follow, Bishop. It's been real. I'm just gonna end stream and pull up another stream. So I can change the title and stuff. Or maybe I'll take a break. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I think I will pull up rivals.